Okay, today I want to tell you how I got rid of my hot flashes. I did try a lot of different things, including maca, which is usually good for hormones, and Vitex, and different herbs that had some effect but didn't get rid of them. I had them for about 3 years, and if anyone has had them, you know they can be very uncomfortable. First of all, I did a little bit of research and I thought, well, I don't want to live like this for the rest of my life. Even if it's normal, it can't possibly be healthy to have a hormonal imbalance. So I decided, first of all, I did some research and I found out that there was a doctor in Toronto who specializes in hormonal health, and his name is Dr. Petal. So I called his office and found out that it's over $1,000 to have a consultation with Dr. Petal, and he does make the bioidentical hormone cream. But that seemed like a lot, and besides that, there was over a year-long waiting list. So what I did was I found out that there was a compounding pharmacy in my area. So I went, I had a blood test done, I found out I was very low in progesterone, so I decided to get the cream made up at the pharmacy. So I went in and I met with the pharmacist and I explained that I'm very particular, very careful about what I put on my skin, and that I have a very healthy lifestyle. And so I asked her about the cream, and she said that it's hypoallergenic, and it's what Dr. Petal, the same cream that Dr. Petal uses in Toronto. So I decided to go ahead with it. I ordered it and I got it, and I actually still have the container. And I was surprised to see that there was no list of ingredients. So I called the pharmacy and I said, you know, I have to know what's in it. And they said, oh, there's just water and a couple other things, nothing to worry about. And I said, well, I need to know exactly what's in it. So they said, come by and pick up a list of the ingredients. Now, unfortunately, I didn't keep that list. But when I got home and I started researching what the list of ingredients were, I have to say I was shocked. Even though I can't say I was surprised, but I was really shocked by how bad the ingredients were. Now, this is in the cream itself. The progesterone is supposedly from wild yam, which I thought would be no problem at all. And in fact, the government says that you can only get this bioidentical cream, you can only use it for 5 years because of the increased risk of different types of cancer. So when I saw the cream, there were some of the ingredients were neurotoxins, some were carcinogenic. I was so shocked. I never tried it. It's still in the container, still in the package. And I decided, you know, I'm just going to have to put up with this because I really didn't know anything else to do. So then a friend of mine recommended an acupuncturist. Now, I've had acupuncture before and it's always been helpful. So I decided to try it, see if it helped. And I felt better from the very first treatment. Now, this is Dr. Wu, who I've recommended on my website. And she does a variety of things. So there's the acupuncture itself. There's also gua sha, which is scraping usually your back on the skin with a stone. And that, to me, feels really good, although it can be uncomfortable. There's also cupping, which is a cup. It's like a suction cup that she puts on your back, and it draws toxins out and increases circulation in the area. And she recommended for me all kinds of herbs and also dietary changes and lifestyle changes. So it's a complete package. It's not one quick fix. These are some of the things, some of the herbs and different remedies that she recommended here. Now, I took these over a period of 3 months. She also recommended ginseng. This is a dried ginseng. You put about 5 little pieces in a cup of boiling water and drink that as a tea, and then you can eat the ginseng afterwards. That's really good to boost your immune system. She also recommended goji berries and longan berry, which is a really excellent fruit for health, particularly for women, for blood. And now, what's interesting about seeing Dr. Wu for hormonal imbalance is that when I went to see her and I described what was happening to me, I was having difficulty sleeping, night sweats, hot flashes, dry skin. She said it was a classic yin deficiency. So this is very common when the kidneys are depleted of energy, and from the Chinese perspective, that's what that is. You need to build up kidney energy to put your hormones in balance, and also for the rest of your life. Okay, so in addition to these remedies, Dr. Wu also gave me herbs which I boiled up and then drank as a tea, and also herbs which I use to soak my feet. She's very big on soaking your feet and keeping the body warm. Now, some of the foods that she recommended were particularly things that were black, so black rice, blackberries, so any black fruit, black beans, kidney beans, things like that, sesame seeds, flaxseed, really good for building kidney energy. It took about 3 months of going at least once a week, sometimes 2 times a week for treatment, and taking different remedies, changing my diet, soaking my feet, drinking the tea, doing all of these things. It took about 3 months, and the hot flashes were almost completely gone. I would feel like they were starting, but then they wouldn't go to a full-blown hot flash. Now, what finally clinched it for me was when I started taking the heavy-duty probiotics, such as BioK. If I take that, and I've experimented with it, that if I take it every day, I don't have hot flashes. If I stop for a week, the hot flashes start again. Now, nothing as severe as what I had in the past. So it seems to be the combination of the Chinese acupuncture and the herbs and things like that with the good quality probiotic, and as well the change in diet that has completely eliminated hot flashes. And for me, this is a hallelujah, and something I definitely want to share with any women who are going through it, because I know it can be very, very uncomfortable, and it's certainly not something you want to live with ever. And I'm so happy that I finally chose that approach, because now I feel confident that I will be healthy into the future, and that my kidneys are healthy for sure. Now, to contact Dr. Wu, you can go to my website under reviews. It's Dr. Wu, W-U, and all her information is there. And I certainly do recommend her or any other qualified acupuncturist is an excellent choice.